we are moving on to the 145 championship between Eitan Ben Shabbat of Frisch. And Ben Shabbat, when I was a senior, I wrestled him in the quarterfinals, has come a long way since then. He's a truly technical, outstanding, strong wrestler. And he's just a beast in all facets of the game, and he's going to be a tough challenge for Chernoff, but he's not to be taken lightly either.
Ben Shabbat quickly in on a leg, deep shot from long distance, nothing going. Chernoff able to get away, sprawl, and create that distance. They're back on their feet, feeling each other out. Chernoff has an arm on that elbow, maybe looking to pass that elbow. Chernoff looks like he's going to shoot. Sorry, Ben Shabbat, excuse me, though nothing going there. Front headlock position is Chernoff, possibly trying to bounce and tuck that arm, that left arm behind him and spin. But Ben Shabbat is able to reach for that leg and break Chernoff down to his hip and then step over, and he's going to score in a very, very nice exchange right there and take the lead.
A quick takedown for Ben Shabbat there. When I asked his coach about what makes him good as a wrestler, he said he has a mean shot, and you certainly saw that there. He's nicknamed the Dragon Slayer, interestingly enough, and I think that means that he's just going to, be wrestling a great match as he has the early lead 2-0.
50 seconds remain in this first period. Nice escape, sit out, turn in by Chernoff, making the score 2-1, 45 seconds left in the first period. Ben Shabbat working on those wrists.
To quote Coach Klein, Chernoff is a machine. Doesn't matter, the score is close. Don't underestimate him in this match. He's only a junior, just like Ben Shabbat, but he's been Ida Crown's probably their most consistent wrestler all year. And I think there's probably going to be one finals appearance of 2 again next year. And he's just been, I think that even though he's down 1 here, and we'll see at the end of the first plays out, he is looking good overall.
Nice shot by Ben Shabbat. He has the leg. Chernoff looking to spin behind. Ben Shabbat shot off what looked like a snap down by Chernoff. Interesting scramble position. Chernoff, if he frees that leg and spins behind, he'll score here.
No, he's trying to. Ben Shabbat still has the leg. 3 seconds left. Chernoff has not gotten any points.
And Ben Shabbat is able to step over, and at the whistle, at the buzzer, the ref gives him 2 points.
Down there by Ben Shabbat. Just looked like Chernoff had him broken down. Ben Shabbat did not really control the leg, kept on fighting, drove up, and was able to get a last-second takedown for a 4-1 lead.
Absolutely, absolutely. Those were a huge 2 points in a position that looked like it was Chernoff's advantage, but Ben Shabbat just kept fighting and didn't give up.
After his semifinals, when I heard his coaches telling him, finish your moves, you did well, but remember to finish your moves, and that's exactly what he did here. They're thrilled with how he's progressed as a wrestler, and right now he's looking great, up 4-1.
Chernoff trying to tripod. Looking to get to his feet here, sits out, turn in. We saw this work before, and it works again. 4-2 now, closing the gap. 1:45 seconds left in the second period. A slow ankle shot, no go. Ben Shabbat will keep a distance, and he spins and grabs that leg for a takedown of his own, making the score 6-2. Very nice technique we're seeing from both wrestlers, and a very nice attack by Ben Shabbat right there.
And you see, Chernoff is an excellent wrestler from bottom. That's why he's been able to get 2 quick escapes. But thus far, Ben Shabbat has really dominated him from neutral, and Chernoff has been able to muster muscle. Ben Shabbat continuing to ride him out. Up 6-2 now with 1:11 seconds left in the second period.
Chernoff gets that wrist control, looking to turn in. Dangerous. Ben Shabbat is able to follow, no change. 6-2, a minute left in the second period. Ben Shabbat leads.
And this has to be good for Ben Shabbat, because before he wasn't able to keep Chernoff down. Chernoff got out quickly both times through a sit-out. And now, though, Chernoff is having a lot more difficulty, and it's got to be good for his confidence. No, not only am I up 6-2 by 4, but now I'm able to keep him down.
Well, he gets away here, it looks like 6-3. 40 seconds remain in the second period. Chernoff working the wrists here.
Expect to see another quick shot by Ben Shabbat.
Chernoff needs to create some attack of his own. We saw an almost attempt an arm drag, although he didn't commit. 6-3. Attack by Ben Shabbat, not happening. Chernoff able to keep him at distance.
Chernoff was able to get a good sprawl there, but he did create a lot of distance, which is good defense, but he has to work some offense here also. He's down by 3 points, and he needs to get some scoring and scoring fast.
10 seconds remain in this period. Both wrestlers trying to create an opening. Both wrestlers looking very good from their feet.
Ben Shabbat in this interesting position there on all fours. He had good control of Chernoff's wrist, and Chernoff's in trouble, down 3 points. I think this isn't a position he's used to throughout the year, where he's down by 3 points heading into the third. Ben Shabbat is choosing neutral because, again, his best position. We haven't seen him from bottom at all, so why risk it? Just go for neutral, go for another takedown, and that's what he's thinking right now, as he prepares to hopefully take his first Wittenberg crown.
Both these wrestlers looking a little bit tired after 2 exciting periods. Ben Shabbat again attempt at that leg, although not quite enough. Chernoff able to keep him at a distance. We'll see if Chernoff goes reshot. Nothing happening yet.
And I have to say, this isn't so much related to this match particularly, but like this is Ida Crown Frisch. This was the rivalry for so long in the tournament, and the atmosphere is admittedly a little dull right now. Things aren't the same for the teams that they once were, but hopefully, once again, when the Ida Crown Frisch meet in the finals, it'll be a little more rowdy in the Max Stern Athletic Center.
Nice exchanges, back and forth, attack and then counter attack. Neither one has been able to score, but the technique that we're seeing is very, very strong here.
Yeah. Well, a minute 10 left. Chernoff is trying to do anything to get a shot. He is down 3 points and he needs to work something.
Looking a little bit desperate on that shot, which didn't succeed, and Ben Shabbat is able to capitalize by pulling down on that arm and spinning behind.
And you see Ben Shabbat is not only good at offense and neutral, he's also great at defense. Chernoff took a decent shot there, but he was able to defend it perfectly, maintaining control of the arm. And I think you have to credit a lot of that to his coaches, a young staff with former great Frisch wrestlers like Ben Shabbat, Corey Schwartz, Zach Kahan, and they're a young team. They're trying to restore the legacy, the pride, the Frisch to what they once were. They're in much smaller numbers, but don't count them out. I think that even though they're definitely a little down right now, they'll come back.
So it's a 5-point lead for Ben Shabbat. Eitan Ben Shabbat, 42 seconds remain. Quick sit out by Chernoff, not enough to get away. Ben Shabbat is able to follow. He has a 2-on-1. He may be looking for a tilt here.
Yeah, he's I think more than anything else, he's just looking to he's looking to finish the last 30 seconds of the match in the safest way possible. He's up by 4 points, 8-4 with 20 seconds left, and he can sense that his first Wittenberg title is about to come.
Cuts Chernoff loose, giving him the escape so they can wrestle on their feet. Chernoff with a quarter Nelson.
Trying to get Shabbat on his back. That's his only hope at this point, but I don't think he's gonna have enough with only 5 seconds left. Ben Shabbat going back to the center. 3, 2, 1. That's all, folks. Eitan Ben Shabbat, Frisch's first champion this year. In a matchup of juniors, he had the upper hand. He beats Chaim Chernoff. They might meet again next year for all we know. A really built guy, a technically tough wrestler, and he showed his mettle there in that match.